There is love. There is love.
It's the Women's Refuge. It provides a shelter for women who have either been abused or domestic violence, whatever, and it's protection for them and their children. And we're going to have 2 hampers between 2 houses. There's basically about 12 people in one and 7 in the other, and that includes like mother and children, whatever. We're just going to make up hampers, presents, vouchers, selection boxes for the kids and take it out to them. Last year a mother and daughter were just overwhelmed basically by the kindness that was shown from the church, and they actually came to the Christmas Eve service because that was part of the package that was made up for them, the hampers and little presents. There was a leaflet in for the Christmas Eve service, so they came along and met the youth who had also provided the girl with a present. So she was just amazed by that, her and her mother, so that we can kind of show them that we care. Basically the church is a good place. And
it is Befriend a Child, provide support and help for children around the city that are from underprivileged, that they're underprivileged kids. We have a garland downstairs in the coffee shop, and we're asking for everybody in the church to go down and to take a bauble off the garland, and on the bauble is the name and age of a child, and we're asking for people to go out and buy a gift for these kids. The Befriend a Child charity puts on a Christmas party for them, and we just want to help just to make that Christmas party really special for them, because most of them probably aren't going to get Christmas at home. So I think this is the church's one opportunity to just really put into the children of our city that are not getting what everybody else is getting. We know of one girl who had spoken about the Christmas party to somebody in the church and said it was a great time, and that they got really great gifts. So we know that it's having a great impact on them. Every child loves to get gifts at Christmas time. I think it's really important that the church just plays its part in making this time of the year really special for people in the city that don't know about God and don't know about church. And I think we have such a special gift to give people at this time of year.
We're raising money this year again for the Young People's Project, which is part of Voluntary Services Aberdeen. There's about 2,000 children in the Grampian area that are full-time carers for their parents or their siblings. I think it's important because these children haven't really got a child's life like our kids had. They're being adults long before they should be adults. There's kids as young as 5 that are carers for their parents, and in the natural that shouldn't be. We're doing a sponsored walk, and we're also doing a body shop party on Tuesday the 2nd of December, which is Tuesday night. The money that we raise from that, a percentage of it will go into the project. So we're using that night as a fundraiser and also as an outreach, so if people could bring their friends and we'll have a fun night. Last year we just went at the right time to them. They just lost funding. They have a Christmas party for them every year. They couldn't afford to do it. We paid for it. And also a couple of people had called in sick a few days before the party, and so Margaret Kemp and I went along and helped them. And it was great. I mean, they were an absolutely fantastic bunch of kids, and so it was great to see them. So that's why we wanted to, again this year, just do it again, just to give them a bunch of money. It's so good, at Christmas time you give to all your friends and the people you love, but it's really good to give it to people that aren't going to benefit you at all, and it's just a great thing to do.